What's up, YouTube? Um, I just made the last video, and I make another one, but this time it's on my iPhone. So I'm just experimenting between formats, I guess. Which one's better? Because quality is what matters for me to you guys. But this video is about the Warrior Evo 4X. I've looked through YouTube, and I haven't really had as many Sorry, let me get this string off. As many reviews that I've seen that I've liked. So I'm gonna make one myself for you guys. Sorry. Getting to the head. This was released a while ago actually. It's been out for a while, but I picked it up for college, coming from out of high school because I used to have that Warrior Evo Pro 2.0 that was in the last video. And I was like, what head am I going to use? I knew I like Warrior, and I like that warrior-y flair, but I didn't know what to get. And I wanted a universal spec head, so I don't want refs. Something that won't warp on me, something that won't, pinch over time like by accident, or just something and it will string good, because I knew I was coming in as a MIDI, but I didn't know as what. So when I'm dishing out checks, it will be stiff, it will be solid, and it wouldn't break on me, because that's one thing I do not like. It's a broken head. I'd rather have a warped head than I'd rather have my head warped than break, because it's the worst. But I finally landed on this Warrior Evo 4X, and I've got to say I just love the head. I love the string job that I have on it, which I have been working on for a while, because once again it is a pretty wide head. It's MIDI minded, but it's more on the short stick MIDI. Sorry, defensive MIDI minded, because it's so wide. It's not made for like it's not made like the Rabel, which is more offensive minded, or like the Burn. The Burn is actually similar to this, but the sidewall design is what made me finally stick to the Evo 4X. I pinched this, so it doesn't compromise the stiffness. I mean, it's still pretty stiff. It was even stiffer before. I think the pinching actually did kind of mess with it a little bit, but I don't know what happened to the butt end. I think it fell off. But it's a stiff head. I like it. When I'm dishing out checks, when I do play defense, because I'm a MIDI, it gets the job done. It has a Shenango top string. Actually, before I get to the string, let me just tell you more about the head. The sidewall design, it's pretty solid. It's not gonna break on you. It looks pretty solid, and it's not that heavy. I mean, there's lighter heads out there on the market, but it's not that much of a difference coming from like another Evo or a Brine clutch or something, or even a Lakota. Or see, I think I'm pushing it, but I don't know. So, getting to the string, and I have a Shenango top string on it, because that's what I like now. It gives a really defined channel, and that's one thing that we need now. There's no V's in NCAA ball. The stringing, it's mainly just interlocks. Let me get a ball, sorry. It's mainly just interlocks. And this creates like a really tight channel that hugs the ball really well. And that's one thing I like. And it's not illegal in the sense that the ball won't come out, but it's going to take some tilting to get it out. But it holds the ball well, that's my point. And it does have some drag because of the tight channel, but that you just get used to after using it for a while, and using it as long as I have, which is about since summer ball, June-ish. So it has a lot of whip. Well, at least this setup does. It has a lot of whip, and I accommodate that by having a nylon, so I know where the ball comes out at, and it makes me release the ball earlier versus someone has to follow through. Because sometimes my philosophy is that sometimes in traffic, you're not gonna have the space to, you're not gonna have the space to fully extend. So, I mean, that's just me. But I can show you the the pattern for this. It was actually my last video, but I decided to make a video for this one. So I started off 9 diamond top string. I skipped one hole. If you can see, oh, sorry, top string. Okay, I skipped one hole. I tied that down like a knot, oh not a knot, or tie down, whatever. Then I did a 1. If you guys can see that, that's a 1. I think that's a 1. But so you go through the plastic first, and then you attach, like, you string through the mesh, under the mesh. And I did that again. I skipped 1, did that again. Skip 1, did that again. Now I started on interlocks. And that's the way I string now. I use just a lot of interlocks just to keep the pocket solid, because, rain is the issue. But this is String King mesh, String King Type 2S. Rain is the issue that, messes with the pockets, like stability. Like, you don't want loose sidewalls. It's something you don't want. But anyways, the rest of the way down I did, if you guys can see that, I did what's it called? Special interlocks. Special interlock, skip, special interlock, special interlock, skip, special interlock. And I finished that off. That's how I finished off the pattern. Then the row after, I think that's, no, the second row, the second 10 diamond row after. Sorry, the 10 diamond row after the one I finished off of is where I put the bottom string. I just put like a regular, I don't know what this is called, like a ribbon bottom string. This is from a goalie string, goalie nylon, I don't know. But it's really solid, it's tough. It's actually what I use, I think it's what I used in my high school stick. And the shooter setup, once again, is stacked nylon over a shooter. And it gives you like a soft, snappy feel. I don't know if that makes sense, but I recommend trying it out and seeing if you like it. It has a lot of hold, for sure. Has a lot of whip, but I need that whip, with on the run shooting and just passing earlier and stuff like that. I mean, it still doesn't compromise mechanics. You still need to have good wrist mechanics. Passing mechanics, following through to some extent, pointing your butt in, all that stuff. But it works for me, so I would totally recommend it. I totally also recommend pinching the Evo head if it's too wide for you. And wide in the sense that, smaller heads have less surface area. Smaller heads have less surface area for the deep hole to check you or whatever to check you. So, and also creates a better channel for the ball. If your stringing isn't up to par or what you would like, especially in wider heads, then you want to pinch the head just a little bit, as to give your channel more of a channel. Because wider heads have those boatier channels, But I'm rambling now. But I'd say this is a mid-low pocket. And this is String King, really broken in String King 2S. I don't like hard mesh. That's another thing. I don't recommend hard mesh for wider heads because that less feel. I like more feel and like more responsiveness and be like, okay, that's where the ball is in my stick when I'm catching, especially when I'm catching, when I'm cradling, because it's a wider head. But that's what I realized. That's what a lot of college guys are using, not as like. I mean, then again, the universal spec. Sorry, excuse what I just said. But yeah. Evo 4X. Love this head. Warrior line. Big kudos to you guys. And watch out for more videos because I'm gonna do more reviews on heads like the Burn and the Rabel, which I want to get and test out and see if I like it. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, peace out.